Rick, just your thoughts on the 60-minute or 65-minute effort, I guess, tonight as compared to Wednesday.
No, it was a good effort. I thought could have been 2-3 nothing after the first. We didn't, and the Flyers hung around, and they made the play at the end.
What did you think of the second period in particular? Seems like you guys tilted the ice quite a lot, had a lot of zone time.
Yeah, I thought like to see a little bit more net front presence, maybe a little, a little more shooting mentality. But for the most part, yeah, at the zone time, we just got to start converting a little bit.
Your first chance to see Kevin Lankinen in a regular season game. What did you think about your goaltender tonight?
Yeah, really good. He's been good the whole camp, and every game he's played, a solid game for Lanks. Really solid.
And you lose Tyler Myers very early in this game down to 5 defense. Is there an update on Myers, and how did you think the 5 defense handled the situation they were in tonight?
I think they handled it well. I mean, especially the second game of the year. It's tough on the D, that type of game. I thought they did a nice job of hanging in there for us. Myers, I don't know. Hopefully we dodge a bullet, but I'm not sure.
On their first goal on the power play, how do you see that play developing, and how do you stop that kind of passing play off the rush?
Yeah, Pettersson was flat-footed. He's got to gap up, and he's got to be on the wedge guy. And then we played the rush wrong. So when it's a 3-on-2, I think our D got to just protect the guts of the ice, let the shot on the outside. So it's a tic-tac-toe. So a couple of detailed mistakes. We'll correct it.
And had a bit of a different look on their second goal. You had a different line out on the ice than you usually have, switched up Sprong. And where was the defensive breakdown there?
Yeah, Sprong overplayed the rail guy. If he just stays back, he's like in this spot, that's where the puck went. That's where he's got to be. He just overplayed that side. So we'll correct that again.
Defensively, through 2 periods, I think you guys hadn't really given anything away. Is that what you were looking for after? I mean, you talked the other night about not giving a lot away, but this seemed like a step forward.
Yeah, I like I said to you guys, even last year, if we had a weird or a tough effort, maybe not a good effort, we always bounce back. So I thought we did a good job in the D zone of bouncing back. We just now got it's 2 overtime losses now. We need to make some big plays here.
You didn't play the Pettersson line a ton at 5-on-5. Was that just how things played out, or was there something else there?
No, Teddy Bluger's line deserved to play more. Garland was going like he always does. I think Petey played 22 minutes last game. I'm not sure that he can. I'm going to play those guys. That's too much. So no.
I'm the only one with the mic, I guess. When you have an injury like that so early in the game, how does it affect how you adjust?
Yeah, it's you got to make sure that you don't want your D to take a penalty, then you're to 4. And if you're caught out, that's when it gets. If a D's caught out a pair for over a minute, 2 minutes, that's a tough one. Now you got a rotation. You don't have that extra guy. But I thought we managed it pretty well. I mean, there's a couple of shifts we were a little tired, but I thought for the most part, Footy did a good job of rotating the 5 and hanging in there. Like I said, we didn't give him much. And Mizey's a big part of our team, big guy out there. So yeah, you're gonna throughout the year gonna go through that. You're gonna go through. You're gonna be shorthanded. You gotta buckle up. And I thought the 5 did a nice job.
Is it helpful to have an experience like that early when you're still kind of getting your game together?
Yeah, especially early in camp. I mean, early in the season, you're trying to get some guys in like game shape too. So. It's good to if you're going to do it then early in the season. But yeah, I don't want a steady diet of that. That's tough.
You got Lankinen in for his first start as a Canuck. What did you think of his performance in this game?
Yeah, I thought he was really good. I thought he was like solid. He handles the puck really well. That's one thing that when teams are scouting us and they're rimming pucks on us, and I think when Denver's in for Lanks, that helps us because we can stop those rims.
What did you think of your power play tonight? You had some good looks and a lot of opportunities, but ultimately nothing to show.
I liked it early. We had a ton of chances. I didn't like the third. We got away from a couple of things. There was a couple of looks there we had, and Yogi had a great game plan for it, and we had 2 looks that if the guys were there, it would have been a big bang. It would have been in the net. So you can't. I thought they were pretty positive after the first 3. They should be because there was a lot of chances. But we didn't convert in the third. That's when you really want your power play to convert is in that third period.
Great pass from Forbort on the
Yeah.
Bluer goal. Did you know he had that in him?
Yeah, no, it was good. Well, we talked about that exact play. That's like Forsey. He's a smart guy. He's a veteran guy, and that's the play we talked about. The backdoor weak side play could be open against Philly, and it worked out perfect. And Hugh Suter was right in front of the net. Goalie didn't see it, so it's nice when you have a game plan and the guys execute it. It was nice to see.